Hello, Internet. Back here in this little square. And today, well, you see what we're doing here. Star Wars The Clone Wars. This has been all over everybody. Everybody's going nuts over this. Everybody's so excited. Because, it feels like, oh, Lucasfilm, they're actually listening. They're not treating us like garbage anymore. Like bringing it back. But I think I know why they revived the Clone Wars. I think it's they're using it as a distraction. I think they're only using it as a distraction, so people will just ignore all the other problems. They can just focus on this and ignore everything else. That's why I think they're bringing it back. It's not a bad strategy, but it's a strategy that could backfire really, really bad. Really, really badly. So now, before we start about the Clone Wars, I reviewed the movie. It's terrible. If you didn't know, like, the movie was actually just the first few episodes, and Lucas was just like, you know what? Just clump them all together and make it a movie. Boom. There you go. And I'm just like, wow. Wow, George. Ugh. So now it's getting revived. And according to this trailer, it looks like they've been working on this for a while, but they never told anybody. Maybe they should have told people after The Last Jedi. That way people would get their minds off The Last Jedi. And while I don't hate The Last Jedi personally, I see it has some serious, serious flaws. I can totally see its flaws. And of course, Solo was a disaster at the box office. So Star Wars is not in good shape right now. It's not in a healthy place. It's not in a good place right now. Maybe this will save it. Maybe this means that Kathleen Kennedy is gone. But who knows? So let's watch. Oh, Lucasfilm. A name that meant so much to so many people before they completely crapped on George Lucas's legacy and Han Solo's legacy and Luke Skywalker's legacy and soon to be Lando Calrissian's legacy. It's real depressing. There's a reason why I made that self-destruction to Star Wars video, and that's because Lucasfilm has just been a complete madhouse, making fun of all the fans, saying like everyone who like the real problem with this franchise is a bunch of overweight white male man babies, when you're clearly wrong. Like, it's not just those people. A lot of people don't like this new direction. A lot of real Star Wars fans, like Geeks and Gamers and comic art. What is it? Ethan Van Sciver, like people like that. Like, they care about Star Wars, and they have like legitimate beef with what they're doing, and it's just so toxic right now. But hopefully this, kind of, I'm hoping it extinguishes the flames other than fanning the flames. That's what I'm hoping this series does. But we'll never know. So let's just watch. Rex. Alright, if you wanted me to explain what the Clone Wars is, just like basically a bunch of stormtroopers, or at least stormtrooper. Like, they look like stormtroopers. That's the first thing you're gonna see. Like, why do they look like stormtroopers? But they're a bunch of clones, right? They basically have the same. They all have the same face, and they're fighting. For, they're not like, fighting for the Jedi, for the Republic. They're the good guys. If you didn't know that. So, yeah. Watch. Here's the helmet. Ooh. Question. Like, now, I haven't seen much. I have a big confession to make. I haven't seen much of the Clone Wars TV series. I know that's gonna pain all of you, but the reason why is apparently Cartoon Network. What they did was they didn't even release the episodes in chronological order. So you literally have to look it up online to figure out which order is which. And like the first episode could, like the first real episode could be like in season 3, and you're just like, really? How mismanaged is that? So yeah, because that would just take the longest time. So I decided just not to watch it, to be honest. So let's just continue. But where's this gonna debut on? That Yeah, like where's this gonna debut on? I'm gonna presume Netflix. Either that or it's gonna be on Disney's streaming service that they got planned, or it's gonna be like what on Freeform. I don't know, but I guess we'll just have to find out soon enough. Ooh, it's a lot of helmets. Hmm. Oh no. All those helmets just got destroyed. Oh yeah, old school Star Wars text. A war left unfinished. Well, yeah, why do you think you're reviving it? So, until now, obviously. They clearly put some money into this. I mean, they should. Because people love this show to death. And if they didn't, well, people would be upset. Obviously. Hey, is that. Oh, it's my boy Anakin. Those prequels, ooh, they were. I mean, episode 1 was just lackluster. Episode 2, I thought was just horrible. Episode 3 was great. So, we still haven't reached episode 3 level Anakin yet. And that's where the Clone Wars primarily takes place, between episode 2 and 3, in that large gap. Well, it's not that large. It's like only a few years, but still. Hopefully, with the series, I mean, it's obvious they're going to go closer and closer and closer and closer to Anakin's dark side for obvious reasons. So, let's just see how it goes. That old Star Wars music that you can't hear for obvious reasons, for copyright reasons. So, I'm sorry you can't listen to this amazing music, but that's just how it is, unfortunately. See, look at all those ships. Look pretty cool. And there they all go into light speed. There it is. Yeah. There it is. But it's not over. Not yet. And Obi-Wan. People want that Obi-Wan movie so bad originally, but now that they realize, maybe we shouldn't ask for this, because if we do, Kathleen Kennedy might ruin him. Like she ruined Han Solo and Luke Skywalker and Lando Calrissian. But since she's reportedly she's all but it's all but confirmed that she's going to be leaving Lucasfilm, and that's a good thing. But a lot of people are saying like Dave Filoni will be like her replacement, but it can't be just him since he has no idea how to run a film studio. He doesn't have any experience in that department. He's likely going to need someone else to help him out. But yeah, that's likely what's going to happen. So, hooray for Star Wars, at least for its future. Although Episode 9 will likely still have Kathleen Kennedy's hands all over it. Or maybe. I mean, they could always change it. You never know. Ahsoka. Yes. You know, people were saying, like, the new trilogy and all the new movies, like, oh my gosh, these women, they're so strong. They're such great characters. I mean, look at Rey. She's what's her character again? She does good at everything. She's crud. Like with Rey, Jen Erso, Rose Tico, and then, you know, who else? Just she was in Solo. Oh, crud. Amelia Clark. Yeah, I forgot her character's name. Not quite frankly, I don't care because that movie sucked. So when you think of like really good, you know, female characters in Star Wars, you don't think of the new movies. You think of Ahsoka. Yeah, she was a bit of annoying in the beginning parts, but her character evolved, and now it's loved by many fans. So, yeah, I guess we're gonna see, you know, how this goes. She's basically saying it's been a while, and here's the hashtag Clone Wars saved. So yeah, follow StarWars.com for updates, likely when this reboot or revival will debut, where it will debut, who's going to be in it, how many episodes, all that jazz you'll find on StarWars.com. So that's my reaction to Star Wars The Clone Wars, the revival of Star Wars The Clone Wars. Let me know what you all think. You think it's going to be good? You think it's going to be terrible? Or you're just like, wait, do I have to watch the rest of this series? Likely you're going to have to. You're either going to have to buy those DVDs, you're going to have to try to find them online, or pirate them. Those are the only options. I mean, you could always check Netflix, though I think Netflix may have removed them, which would suck. But, yeah. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment. In the next video I'll do in this format, there's actually two I want to do. Young Justice Outsiders and Invader Zim Into the Florpist. Those are the two I really want to do. But, you know, I decided to just do this first because why not? Because it's been like a week. All the conversation is more or less stopped when it comes to it. So, yeah, that is all, and I am out.